Battle of Small Guards just went down at Judgment Day. Malik versus Left Hand Dom. This was in a way for the small guard title because this was literally a platform versus a platform, in my opinion. Malik went out there and dominated. Immediate thoughts, fellas.
Man, talk about a game plan executed. Oh man, the shot making that Malik was able to put on display throughout the entire course of the game, getting to whatever spot he wanted to, making threes, getting to the mid-range, finishing. The confidence is one of my main things too, bro. And that's the reason why I kind of edge Malik in this matchup is because I've seen him against a Twan, right? Very physical game, long game. A guy that's bigger than him. I've seen against a Nazim in New Jersey. Back against the wall, on the road. Nazim got his whole squad with him. Eli Carter's in his ear helping him out. I've seen him against a Hoodie Kill, lose the game against a bigger guard. I've seen him against Pat, big game in Indiana. I've seen him in the games like this compared to a Dom. And I'm not saying Dom don't play no comp because he's played Zay and the things like that, but I'm talking about particularly in the class that Malik has played Bug already and things like that. He's so battle-tested that I knew in that game nothing would really phase him in terms of left-hand Dom being physical or left-hand Dom making a few shots in a row or left-hand Dom getting involved with the crowd and being lit. Nothing would really phase him. And I think when Malik was not phased in that game and Dom realized that, I think that forced Dom to get in his head a little bit with some of his decision-making on the offensive end. I've never seen Dom in his own head like that ever. But I still love him as a basketball player. I'm just talking about particularly in that game. I've never seen Dom kind of like, damn, nothing's working for me right now. And Malik really caused that with his game plan, bro. Really good defensive game plan, forcing him right, not letting him shoot the step backs, not letting him get all the way to the rim and bully him. That's a complete game for Malik, bro. Complete game.
Yeah. Yeah, Malik's a dog. I mean, that I've never seen him rattled before. I didn't know. I thought the game was going to be closer, first of all. I've never seen Dom in person. He's one of the few players I haven't seen play in person. So I didn't have like a reference point, even with like a cross matchup. Like I know Dom played Akil. I know he played Trey. Who are some others? He played
Vern.
Pat. He played Vern. Yeah. So there wasn't like a good reference point necessarily, but I still like what I see from Dom. You know, in terms of, or I liked what I saw from Dom, not particularly in this game, but like previously, like you could just tell, like, okay, he's good. He's gotten a lot better. But I kind of agree with B. Like he missed a lot of shots that he could have made. Like, but Malik was just like, he was just unwavered by any of it. He was dominant. Like Malik, that was a dominant win. I don't have much else to say about it.
I think the couple things were going through my mind as I was watching this game. I think people out there saw Malik lose to a Kel and then lose to a Bug and think, oh, Leak is like, he's not one of the top guys. But then they have to realize how good Bug actually is and realize how bigger Kel is and he's really skilled. So like Malik didn't lose to no slouches. I think this was Dom's toughest test in the small guard faction for sure, because he hasn't seen anything like Malik, who's 185 at that size, moving the way he does. They move his like the way Malik is able to move at that weight is incredible. It's incredible. He's built like a bus, but like, bro, he moves very well. I don't think left hand Dom really expected it to seem like that in person. Like B was saying, that was the first time I've actually seen left hand Dom recently second guess the jab three, second guess the three ball in general. It was a lot. And then when he would drive, Malik would just swipe down, take the ball out of his hands. It was like Malik had the game plan. He was attached to him like white on rice. And left-hand Dom just couldn't make the adjustment and figure it out. I think left-hand Dom, you see him getting frustrated in real time. But it's just like, dude, Malik is one of the few guys in the space where I've witnessed him take a game plan and like live that game plan. And the game I'm talking about when I first able to see him play live was against A1. He sat there, had a dang near screenshot of some A1 steak sauce, or whatever the case may be, on his screensaver. And it's like, that's how serious he takes these games. He wasn't there to make friends. He don't talk to nobody. He'd be in his room watching film all day, every day. Like, he's one of those guys where it's like, when it comes to locked in, he's top 5 at doing that specifically. Yeah. Phenomenal.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest, fellas. I had Malik as a top small guard, even when he lost to Book. Still, because
As
to
number
me,
one.
yes, because he put in so much pain, bro. Wasn't no small guard talk at all until that man came onto the scene. Wasn't nobody screaming for it. Wasn't no categories. Wasn't nobody talking small guard, medium guard, big guard, other than Nas. Malik was talking the first guy screaming small guard. And although he lost to Bug in tough fashion, I was like, he's still the number one guy to me. And honestly speaking, and this is me speaking directly to TNC. If we ever do TNC 04, Malik better be on it. Like
Facts.
there's no way Malik can miss this card. He's
Facts.
proven himself time and time again. He's went out there and he's won big games and he's taken big matchups. Even the matchup against Kale that he lost, he's taken the matchups. Just based off this performance, he needs to be in TNC 04, no question. Whether it's a rematch against Bug or he's playing Zoe, he needs to be in TNC 04, 1000%. He's proven himself time and time again.
And Malik's such a solid dude. He kind of like, I could tell he was a little bit bothered by kind of the narrative of like the new small guard or whatever. Like he was passing the torch or whatever the case was.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's basketball. Like you said, people put in like bodies of work. I just don't think that like somebody can come into the space and just take a crown from you that way, because people lose games. Like I understand rankings move and stuff, but I definitely see what you're saying of like, just because he lost one doesn't mean he's still not the top small guard.
Mm-hmm.
So I just wanted to touch on that because Malik's been just super thorough through everything, and he went out and represented himself, and I guess TNC really, really well. Like, that. I mean, that was like A+ performance.
Mm-hmm. I will add this too. On left hand Dom side, he guarded Malik actually pretty well. But Malik is a tough shot maker.
That's what I talked about before.
He was hanging in the air on layups. Like some stuff you wouldn't think he would be able to do. Floating in the air on mid-ranges, like playing through the contact. Like, they didn't get the call. All right, babe, we're checking back up anyways. I think I seen a video of Baldy talk about it. He was like, when Malik popped that mouth guard in, you're in for a treat. So
bro, his preparation is really like a football player. Like as basketball players, we don't go into games with truly that football mentality. He does. And I'm not saying all people do, like some people do. Some people are like Malik, but also in the pregame, you guys can go back and watch this for people that are watching. We did like touch on a lot of these things. Like, and one of the things that we mentioned was Malik and Dom, like I just asked like who's the better shot maker, and that's really what it boiled down to. Like Malik, because to me, Dom got quality looks.
Facts. Yep.
Malik just made a lot of tough shots. Like he got the looks that I expected him to do, and honestly, Dom got the looks I expected him to get as well.
Yeah,
it just came down to who was the better shot maker, and that was the component of the game.
Yeah, I do. Can I say this, fellas? I want to say, Dom has a very tough game coming up against somebody that goes by Hoodie Kale, who is phenomenal. Anytime he goes in, anytime he plays in free smoke, like he is different in free smoke. But left hand Dom, this is not me saying you not like that or anything like that. Just me just asking, bro. I would like to see you against some of the TNC guys in that small guard faction, whether that be Bug, Zoe, Zay, bro. If you can, pull up if you can. If you cannot, it's all love. But I would like to see you against these guys because it's a lot of potency right there. It just is, bro. This is no shot at nobody. You still cold to me. Y'all cold over there with everything y'all do. I'm just saying it's a lot of potency with Zoe, Malik, Bug, Zay, them. Throw Pat in there. Them five guys going at it 1v1. They are sharpening iron for real every time they match up. Like you're gonna see in the season, they are sharpening iron when they play. So I would just love to see you just for one season match up with these guys and sharpen iron that way, because that could potentially lead to another big game for you pay-per-view wise as well. So
yeah,
absolutely. I think I have nothing more to say on this specific matchup unless you guys do. I kind of want to move on a little bit. Just wrap up everything here. I want to talk about Ryan and Scar just a little bit.
Yeah.
Scar went in there and just showed there is a different level of experience that he has that Ryan doesn't. He was knocking at 3 confidently, attacking downhill at will. Ryan hasn't played against a guy like that yet on the scene. Like, Ryan was sitting there trying to float and pace, and Scar's a guy he's going to eat that space up, and his wingspan is that of a freaking pterodactyl. He's gonna swipe at the ball every time, and he has a high success rate.
He is,
especially if you're floating in front of him with the ball like this. He's gonna every time. He's not going for the step throughs. He's not going for none of that. So I think for Ryan, on the initial float, he had enough space to get a shot off, but it seemed like he was trying to play too much for the clip, or he didn't adjust. And Scar was just sitting there like, you're not adjusting, and I'm reading everything you're doing. There was no adjustment. You see the level of preparedness that Scar had that Ryan didn't. But yeah,
Scar, he's the best poker on the scene. Scar is the best poker on the scene. And I just thought what I saw was like what's just going off what Sel said, when he would float, like Scar wasn't really, some of the times he was just poking it out of there. But other times Ryan would have the shot after the float, like a quick pull, but then he would go into his counter and then Scar is waiting there. So then your next move, Scar is anticipating, or he's like ahead, or like the possession's pretty much over at that point if you don't get your next counter after the float. So that's what I thought. I just think if Ryan could have float and shot quick, I thought he had some opportunity to where he got some space. I actually think Pep mentioned it. Or was it Pep? Who was it?
Yep.
Was it Pep?
Yep.
Wait, Pep was the one that he talked on
was
that
it
game?
that specific interview, or was it
no, it was Trevor Dunbar.
Trevor Dunbar. Yeah, and me and So were texting back in the group, and then Dunbar mentioned it, and I was like, bingo. Like that's
because Trev said I'm a floater. So like I know that didn't work against Scar.
Yes. Yeah, you got to get your shots up while you can against Scar. The more you have to put it on the floor and counter, the more opportunities he has to strip you and poke it out.
I think, like y'all covered it, man. I just think what caught my eye in that one-on-one was that Scar's wingspan is so crazy that he is high hand, but he's still gapping.
It's crazy.
Yeah,
like he's there, but he's still gapped out enough to like, that's all I gotta say. Like, and also I would say he is maturing. He's maturing, bro. He's maturing. He's staying. He's sticking to his strengths. He's getting downhill. He's taking smart 3 balls. Just keep going, Scar. Like, phenomenal. Giving you flowers, bro. Flowers. Great win.
Inspector Gadget. Who does he play next? Who does Scar play next?
Bro, it has to be someone of a LP Elk, a Nesco. Like even like those guys, like he played the Scoobs and the Robs early on when he was way younger. Didn't really wasn't consistent with his game, but I think this is a totally different Scar. A lot of those matches might look a little different. Now, I'm not saying the Rob and the Scoobs, but I'm saying like Scar played a Fombi at one point in time. Like I think like last year and a half ago, like there's certain matchups where it's just like re-bump it up. Is that even a word? Re-bump it up? Re-bump?
Hey, it is what it is.
The word.
We just made one today. Yeah, right.
Damn it. Well, but I'll also say too, the scouting report on offense when playing against Scar, do not drive right. He steals the ball almost every time. As soon as you go right, that left hand coming and it's a poke.
Fact.
It's incredible.
Smooth.
Bink every time. But
Ryan gonna be all right though. Ryan gonna be all right. He's got to figure out counters and learn how to adjust mid game. He'll be all right.
Yeah, that's a tough
one. Guess we could talk about Bruce and Duly for a little bit.
Yeah.
Duly separated himself in that game. Crazy. He has a great shot making ability.
Yeah. I think it was a great game. It was a great game. Duly did what he was supposed to do. I just didn't like the way the game ended. Seeing Bruce making a run. It's about 28-26. He drove hard right. I didn't think it was offensive foul at all. Thought it was a terrible call. And then to end the game, I thought he fouled and he didn't
He
call
did
it. But
foul him.
yeah, so I mean, hey, it happens. You got to move on. Duly got the win, man, and he played well enough to get that win. So I don't want to take away his win. He was up. He got the win, finished the game. That's the only two things I didn't like. That's probably the only thing I didn't like about that event. The only thing.
Yeah.
Stream was fire.
Yeah.
Stream was fire.
It was good to see him and Keem, Duly and Keem, to get like breakthrough wins because they've kind of been working their way up, and that it was a breakthrough night for both of them. I kind of figured one of them would win. I didn't know that both of them would. That was cool. And
Yeah.
Transition to Keem. What y'all think about Keem and Joseph?
Keem seeks out contact pretty well. Like, I mean, he plays through contact pretty well. Joseph can seek it out. Like, he can kind of bait you into the contact. Keem's bringing the contact to you every play almost offensively, which is a lot to handle and guard for the longevity of the game. So I like the way Keem plays, bro. He's kind of like an old school mid-range type of guy who can shoot the 3-ball. I like it.
Smooth. Yeah. Mid-range, fadeaways, bumps. Like, it's seamless, smooth.
Yeah, he's turning the corner for me. But the only thing I thought about that game was that's LP's next two opponents.
Yep.
Keem and who?
And Keem and Joseph.
Right.
Perfect.
Not mad at that.
Makes me mad. These guys are not far off apart from one another on either side. Either side. I don't know why people keep trying to make this seem like the skill gap is so crazy. Listen, this is directed to Marquise Teague and Deron Lamb. Y'all, when I came on y'all podcast, y'all made it seem like Malik was so far from left-hand Dom. Y'all was like, oh, he ain't gonna beat him. I'm like, what? Like, have y'all been? And like, bro, Rob, Nas, Moon, Scoob, Zay, C4. Like, these guys are crazy. Like,
they thought he was so far, or did they just think that Dom was going to win?
No, they thought Malik had no chance. It's documented. Go look it up. I was on there.
No, that's insane.
Crazy.
No, I'm serious.
Wait, when you were on there months and months and months ago?
Yes.
Oh, I gotta go rewatch that,
bro. I want y'all to stop looking at this as sides and look at it as a talent pool. The talent pool is not far off at all. These niggas nice.
He's talking to the camera.
like what? It's nice, man. And I'm trying to figure out, like, I'm watching everybody daily, fellas, and I'm like, y'all think Keon that far off from this guy, or y'all think this guy that far from? I'm like, huh? I'm watching niggas neck and neck. Like,
B, did you ever start believing it even a little bit?
Hell no. Okay, so man, listen, let me say this real quick. And this is the last thing I'm gonna say. I swear to God, it's the last thing I'm gonna say. Bro, these dudes. I forgot what I was gonna say.
Oh, no way.
I did.
Oh man.
I did.
That's a bummer.
I did.
Well, Mills, any last words for me?
It was about to be
yo, great card. I don't have much to say. That was just a great. I enjoyed like the majority of the night. That was a great card.
Oh, some of these niggas thought school was finna walk in there and get blown out. Like some of these people, like, they have people out there thinking that school was gonna walk in there and just get fried. All right, anyway.
They're not seasoned. I think a lot of people that watch the 1v1 space aren't really seasoned in the 1v1 space in terms of seeing it. That game, although I had Nas winning, man, I said it's hard to go against Uncle Scoob because he can go in there and beat Nas. And man,
I actually can't believe Nas pulled it out. It didn't look like he was going to pull it out for a good chunk of that game.
Insane.
We're sitting here and he won.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, ABC Crew goes live every Monday and Thursday at 11 a.m. Eastern. We'll see you guys then. Peace.